Hey everyone, I'm Joe and today I'm going to be talking about all the movies that I saw at the cinema during the month of September. Now September was a good month for the cinema. I saw 3 films in total. One of them was absolutely fantastic and actually will be one of my top films of this year. The other 2, not going to be ranked as highly. Actually they were mediocre at best, frankly. Yeah, but that happens with cinema sometimes, you'll have brilliant films, you'll have bad. This month I had the full mixture of both extremely good and extremely bad, sadly. Anyway, the first film that I watched was The Limehouse Golem. This starred Bill Nighy, Olivia Cooke, Douglas Booth and is directed by Juan Carlos Medina. Now this is the fantastic film that I really enjoyed. Now this is a Victorian murder mystery. This is set before Jack the Ripper obviously had his day, and it is obviously about a serial killer called the Limehouse Golem, unsurprisingly. And I don't want to go too much into the details of the plot, of course, of the film, but first to say, the characters all play their roles extremely well. It's extremely thoughtfully filmed and well filmed. It's very dark and atmospheric. It can be gruesome in places, but it's not unnecessary gruesomeness. It's gruesome for a reason. And there are some really interesting and unexpected twists that I would never have guessed, no matter how much I'd thought of it. And just everything about this film just worked together. And frankly, the one I want to emphasise is the atmosphere of the film. I mean, a lot of the film is based around a particular theatre in London, and what goes on there is really interesting, and it's just frankly great to see. The people, you're watching a film about people on stage, both on and off stage, being themselves and not being themselves, and it's really interesting the way they switch between all this, and I love this film. I really did, as you can probably tell. The second film that I watched was American Assassin. This stars Dylan O'Brien, Michael Keaton and Sana Latham, and is directed by Michael Cuesta. Now this is based on the book of the same name, American Assassin, by Vince Flynn. Vince Flynn wrote 14 books in the Mitch Rapp series. Mitch Rapp is the title character, which is who Dylan O'Brien plays. Essentially, Mitch Rapp is a young guy in this book anyway, who essentially something terrible happens to his fiancée, both in the book and in the film, although in a different way, of course, to make it more dramatic for the film. And basically he wants revenge on some terrorists, so he starts to train and become really good with martial arts and weaponry. The CIA realises what he's doing and they essentially recruit him and turn him into a sort of a covert agent and essentially an assassin for them. And I like the books, I love the books however, and the film was good to see the characters on the big screen and to see what they could look like in the flesh, but it was kind of silly, frankly, the plot was. I mean, the plots of the books are silly, but the film was sillier. And it was well made, I'm not going to say that otherwise, but it just wasn't what I thought it would be, frankly. I mean, you've got 14 books to live up to though, for me, so it'd be very hard to live up to it, and sadly it didn't. But it was still well made, and I'm glad I watched it, even though it was mediocre, frankly. But just to see the characters that I've read all the books about on the screen, like I said. So, if you're a fan of the books, watch the film. Or you just want to, sort of a perfectly reasonable but predictable action film, then it's good for that as well. And the third and final film that I watched in September was Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This starred Taron Egerton, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Colin Firth and Mark Strong, and it was directed by Matthew Vaughn. Now this is a sequel to the first Kingsman film which was called Kingsman: The Secret Service, I believe, if I remember correctly, of which I only watched literally only a few days before this. on television in preparation for this film. And frankly, I liked the first film, Secret Service, far more than the Golden Circle. This Golden Circle was frankly silly and very stupid, frankly. It was well made, but that's all I can say for it. Most of the cast in it felt as though they were there just to get a paycheck. Frankly, they're just going through the motions, which was unfortunate. Other than Mark Strong and Colin Firth, they obviously enjoyed themselves in this role really thoroughly, and they both played great characters. All the others in this, especially the American actors and actresses, were there just, like I said, to get a paycheck, frankly. Because in this, the Kingsman organisation is being drastically attacked, and the agents basically have to go to America, to the Statesman, which is their sort of agency in arms, or brothers in arms type situation, and that's where all the American actors and actresses come in, and that's where it starts getting really, frankly, boring and dull, because it's just silly. The plot was over the top. Yes, the first one was over the top as well, but at least the first one had the originality and the novelty on it. This just starts getting distasteful, and the humour in it, I didn't enjoy the humour in this. First one, yes, it had the same sense of humour, but it wasn't as ridiculous. This was just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me, frankly, which was a shame, because it has some good ideas in it. It's just personally not done well, and I didn't, frankly, enjoy it particularly much, which is unfortunate, but, these things happen. Anyway, that's it for the 3 films I've watched in September. If you've watched any of these, or would like to, then, please let me know in the comments, and we can have a talk. And that said, that is it for this video. Oh, and all my social media links can be found in the description box below. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you another day. Bye for now.